Hi everyone. So, how are you feeling today? No, how are you really feeling today? Because this coming Monday is Yom Kippur. And in case you forgot, because Yom Tov is every other day and it seems like every day is Shabbos, Yom Kippur is coming up. So, back to basics. Yom Kippur's main theme from the Torah is Salachti Kidvarecha. I forgive you with words. And this is referring to when Bnei Yisrael did the golden calf, and Moshe broke the luchos, and then he went back up to Hashem to get a new pair of luchos. And then after that, Hashem said, I forgive you. And in the Torah, Hashem commands us to afflict ourselves. And we have these restrictions. We have no lotions, no eating. We don't derive pleasure, but it's the holiest day of the year, and it's the most intense. And it's also a very happy day. So how could it be that we have this intense day and it's happy, but we can't do things that we usually do to rejoice on Yontif, like eating together and rejoicing and stuff like that. And if you think about it, it doesn't feel good when you have to admit when you're wrong. It also doesn't feel good when you have an opinion or believe someone or believe something and someone calls you out and tells you you're wrong or you're missing a fact about it and you're not knowledgeable in a certain area. Because it's true, like we can't all know everything. We can't all know everything about certain topics. And we see this all the time on social media, that there's a meme that went around that I that I thought was funny. I like oranges. The other person says, you can't like oranges. Apples are way better. You're disrespectful. Educate yourself. So all jokes aside, the point is it hurts to know when we're wrong or the possibility that we might be wrong. And therefore, this is affliction. It hurts to know that you did something wrong or you hurt someone else. And it's like, ugh, I did something wrong. I'm not always acting the way that I should. I'm not always acting the way Hashem wants me to. So what can we do? So I have 3 tips, one spiritual, one mental, and one physical, for us to prepare before Yom Kippur and also during Yom Kippur. So I would say I love to do this before any holiday, Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur included, to read through the Machzor beforehand in English. And even though a lot of us do know Hebrew, we don't always know what we're saying. In the Machzor, the tefillos sometimes have words they're a little bit complicated. So I would suggest reading through it in English, and also the day of, reading the parts that are not so easy to read in English, and think of little things that we can do to change. Am I always benching or saying an after bracha when I leave the table? Little things, I don't know, Negelwasser, or do I talk to Hashem, informal and informal davening? Am I davening, just throughout the day, like, please Hashem, like, help me do my mundane tasks? Mentally, where is my head these days? Am I too stressed and anxious about COVID and fires and politics? Do I need to just let go and let God? Am I looking at myself and others around me in a positive way? Am I looking at my spouse and my children in a positive way? Are these thoughts really holding me back from true connection? Physically, make sure you and your family are prepared for the fast. Do whatever trick you want. People have their drinks and their salads and Powerades and all those things. And, why not try something new? While you're home, dress nice for the holidays, even though you're not going to shul. If you're not going to shul, put on your sheitel, even though you won't be at shul if you wear one. Make the house look lovely. Put on a tablecloth. Make things look nice. And then I had all these other tips that I was thinking about. Make sure you have enough snacks if you have kids. If it's not raining, go outside. If it is, go out anyways. Fresh air is good for everyone. And sing some of the davening with your kids, especially younger kids, Avinu Malkeinu. The kids sing whatever tunes you remember from shul from years past, or just, songs. And don't stress if you daven less than you would have in a non-COVID year. I know people can be really hard on themselves if they aren't able to daven as much as they would have liked, but if you just stick to the core basics, you know, basic chakras, Shema, Shema Esrei, and Musaf. And if you have extra time, you know, do others, but don't stress if you don't get to everything. Hashem wants us to try the best we can with the tools we have in this year. I hope that was helpful.